Evening, folks. I hope you guys can hear me. They're cutting the lawn out here, so they're wrapping it up. It'll just be a little longer, but bear with me on this because we have to talk tonight. Why do we have to talk tonight? I'm about to take it in because I'm pretty exhausted. I had a long day, been a few places. The guys came late, so now they're wrapping up. So I don't know when they're going to finish, so I'm just going to hang on out here and talk to you guys. It's been a couple of days since we last spoke. But, over the course of days, I have talked to many people, folks. And I have talked to the same types of people who are having the same types of problems, what I'm saying. You out there. The people who are going to work, and I hope you can see me. Beautiful moon goddess is out. Hey, great one. But yeah, you talk to people every day and you get these stories and they're insane, folks. But you know what? The crazier thing is I've already experienced this situation. And that's the craziest thing of all. That's the most bizarre thing. So you have situations where you've seen these type of things for yourself. So when you hear it, it's just something that you can relate to the other person. Now, where am I going with this today? Well, this evening. This evening, we're going to talk about, you guys remember those old sci-fi flicks, computer flicks and stuff. And you will always get this famous line and scene in the movie where they would say, "We've been hacked," right? I want you guys to understand that that statement is so profoundly true in your lives, in present reality, in this material existence as we speak. Because you're in the matrix, obviously. Many of you are waking up. Some of you don't even realize this, but okay. For those of you who are still asleep, you've been hacked. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay? I'm using that, pop culture reference for you to understand this is something on a bigger level. The bigger fight is a fight you don't understand, folks. You're just in the middle ground experiencing something in this reality. So many of you who are ignorant and don't know your connection to the Most High, why this always leads back to the Most High. This is why I do this, folks. I devote this work to the Most High. I recommend you guys when you go to work in your workplaces every day. And this is what I'm speaking on. That's why I brought the workplace up. Right? When you go to your workplaces every day, you have to realize that anybody or any type of animosity or things that you're dealing with is literally a matter of a higher spiritual level. There's a fight going on beyond your realm of what you experience right now. The evil people at work, the people who are demonic, like I call them demoniacs, because they're empty houses, folks. Now, when you don't know who you are, you'll sell that, you'll give that deed away when it's not yours to give away. And this is the ignorance of man, because money and material things are not really real, meaning that they're there. Yeah, obviously you're making use of these things, but they actually have no material value. There is no such thing. And when you think about why that's in place, it's literally because someone wants to suppress you for their enjoyment, and they're demonic. The bigger agenda is beyond their heads, folks. These people have been carjacked, so to speak. Imagine a car on the street. Hey, great one. Imagine a car on the street sitting there with the keys in ignition. Right? You've heard about these youngsters running around stealing cars and shit. You've heard about these things in life. Okay? So this is a matter of empty houses, right? And squatters, which are demons, are literally trying to implement something that they're not going to be able to do because the Most High sees this all. If you don't realize the great force of the Most High and his great power, folks, he is everything, folks. There is no way to defeat him on any level. So you people subscribe to certain things and you get in certain groups and stuff because you want to covet yourselves, not realizing that you're really selling yourself short. You get what I'm saying? You're doing more than just doing something in material activity. If you're living in this material, and I don't like to say world because I know the world. I like to say world society, which is what we actually are. In this world society, this evil, demonic world society, folks, a lot of you have brought in and you're drinking the Kool-Aid, meaning that the most foolish things could be said to you and you will uplift these things because someone told you to do it. You get what I'm saying? So many of you in that regard are like the flying monkeys that I always speak about I've spoken on in previous videos. Now I think they're finishing up and I'm going to go square up in a minute with these folks. But before I do that, let me hurry up and get to this. There's a bigger fight here, folks. You know, I want you guys to understand that when I ask you to look in the mirror, I'm only really asking you to look in yourselves and seek God. In other words, what I'm saying is look in your hearts and call out to God. He will reveal his name. All of the foolishness that you're walking around in this material reality can be shattered. But you have to sincerely in your heart want to seek out the Most High, folks. So you've been hacked. Because you're empty houses, because you're ignorant, you were susceptible to these lower energies. You needed self-esteem, boosting. You needed someone to validate you. The demons will always use low-level things to capture you or grab you. They're just trying to stay alive. They only have a short time, folks. It's really that real. This is not a movie. This is not a game. When you realize that the Most High is as incredible as he is, folks, he is magnificently credible. I tell you, the great gods in the heavens, right? They bow at his feet, folks. So who are you as ignorant humans walking around in this reality that he has blessed you with the opportunities to experience? Because you're still him. You've never stopped being him. All things are him, folks. His vibrational atoms resonate in everything, folks. And in the breakdown of the science, Mother Earth, whom is your world, you live in a society on Mother Earth and you disrespect everyone. And you do everything for self-gratification on the lowest levels. So you see your vibrations are just steadily decreasing, folks. There's going to come a time when you're going to need to know certain things, right? And I told you that the limited knowledge that you have and all of the things that you think you know, which is foolishness, even your science, folks. If it's not God's science, it's not real science. God is the science, folks. If you're not acknowledging him in all things, then you're not acknowledging anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So you've been hacked, right? You're in this matrix. And every time you deal with these people at work, this is where I'm going because this is a story I heard the other day. These demonic people at work, right? I was talking about this in another video previously about these evil folks that stare you down because they have dark energy in them. Because you have a light in you, folks. The energies, the lower energies that have hijacked their car, so to speak, or their vessel, they don't even realize on a subconscious level this has happened, right? So they're doing things on a conscious level. They're consciously acting out foolishness to you, which doesn't make any logical sense. But it's literally employed by the lower energies to pester you because they see your light, folks. There are certain people on this earth, like I said, and I'm seeing people steadily increase who have experienced and know that the Most High is real. I'm telling you, folks, I have seen the Most High. He is real. I fear him, folks. If you don't fear the Most High, if you're talking in some foolishness that man taught you about something, if you're talking from that standpoint about anything, if you're trying to use man's science, if you're putting your trust in man, I told you that in the other video. Stop putting your trust in man, folks. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? There's coming a time you guys are drinking the Kool-Aid and you're on the bus and I'm on the fucking bus with you and I'm strapped in and I'm waiting for the impact. But because I'm holding on to the Most High, which is what you folks need to do, seek God, folks. He will reveal his name, folks, and all of the things you have thirsted for and knowledge he will give to you, folks. But you must be willing to understand that he is your everything. If you don't believe that, you are a fool. You are merely existing because of his conscious manifestation, folks. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? I have to keep driving this point home to you because the people, they're thinking they're dealing with assholes. On a certain level you are, but it's really a bigger fight is what I really want you guys to focus on. For those of you out there who don't have firewalls, you understand what I'm saying? The Most High is everything, folks. Seek him in your heart, folks. You understand me? Seek him in your heart. And it's getting dark out here. I don't know how this footage turned out. I got to go take care of something. So you guys have a great night. I love bad behavior. But I love the fact that I'm literally watching in real time things develop in ways that I know. I'm being mentored by the great ones, the great son, right? Whom is here right now. Y'all marinate on that. I'm trying to explain to you folks, this is real, okay? This is about higher salvation. This is about experiencing God. Seek him out, folks, in your heart. Pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. You can pick that up on my website, thinkbehavior.info. You also can pick the book up on Amazon. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And you folks have a great evening. I hope you can see this video. I don't know if it turned out well. And we'll do a follow-up. Seriously, we'll do a follow-up more clinically to talk about this demoniac narcissist in the workplace who's haunting you and disturbing you because you have the light of God in you, folks. That's what the light is. Understand that. Y'all have a great night.